What is up, everypone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna be completely honest with you today. I do not feel great. My throat feels absolutely shot, and I don't know if it's the flu or maybe I just inflamed my throat somehow, but we're gonna be looking at an AU today. A relatively short one. I believe there's not much to it yet, but this isn't a My Little Pony based AU. This is the first AU I'm gonna be looking at that's within the Sonic franchise, and I believe it's called the Phantom Gaia or something like that. I don't know the name of this AU, but this is the creator of the AU right here on the screen. Check them out, support them when it comes to art creation or AU creation in general. And we are going to jump into this AU and see what we've been missing out on. Alright, so here we are on this AU here. This is a big video. It is about 3 minutes and 11 seconds, and we're going to be listening to the audio as well. Sonic Infection AU. Quick warning, this video is not to be taken seriously and is used for fictional purposes, and the info provided is only useful in said fictional world. Now that you have finished reading this, feel free to enjoy this little teaser for my little Sonic Infection AU. So let's see what we're going to be getting into here.
Incoming emergency.
God dang it. I completely forgot to switch to my headphones.
Broadcast from the Guardian Units of Nations. Please stand by for the following message. Repeat, please stand by for the following message.
Okay.
For the past few weeks, there have been reports of humans and Mobians catching an unknown virus, thought to just be the common flu at first, until the afflicted started showing a rapid decrease in their health the longer they have been exposed to it, and have started to show other symptoms as well. Few of them being common, while the rest being uncommon and a slight cause for concern. The common symptoms are coughs, chills, excessive sweating, sneezing, vomiting, headaches, and throat irritation.
Yeah, that sucks.
Now here are the uncommon symptoms: vomiting of an unknown black substance, itching and clawing at the skin to the point of blood starting to appear, crying blood, clawing at the face, eyes specifically, loss of hair, and every now and then, experiencing epileptic seizures despite some documented patients having no history of epilepsy whatsoever. If any of you are experiencing all of the above symptoms mentioned, please seek your nearest medical center and to start possible treatments in order to stop the spread of the disease. If your local hospital is however shown to be at capacity and are no longer taking in any patients, then remain at home and go on to our website shown on screen currently. www.gun.resources.com. If you, however, are currently having trouble getting access to the internet, then you can instead call this phone number on screen to get in contact with one of our operators, and between 3 to 4 days, a medical team will arrive to assist you on working on possible treatments to get you back in good health.
Okay.
If you, however, have not experienced any of the above-mentioned symptoms and is found to be in good health, try to stay indoors as much as possible and refrain from going out as much, unless it is for work and or getting important essentials like food, water and any other important household supplies. When going out, please be sure to wear a mask as do not contract the disease and or spread it, and be sure to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer after coming in contact with various items from the outside. Stay tuned for any more possible updates in the future, and be sure to stay safe and keep calm.
Alright, a really good start. A really good start to this AU, actually. I'm about to cough. Is that like Morse code? Just sounds like Morse code. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what it's attempting to say, so if you do know, let me know in the comments down below. But we're going to be taking a look at the slide of this AU, although there is this here. This isn't really, like, related, but I figured it was kind of important to showcase. It's actually really sad. This is one thing I have seen from their account. Why'd you leave the house, Cream?
You didn't pick up.
Right.
It went to voicemail.
Yeah.
And then I went back in the pool.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's too late. What's done is done.
No.
There's nothing I can do, Bojack. I'm not real. None of this is.
So what do I do now?
Bojack, it doesn't matter.
Well, if it doesn't matter, can I stay on the phone with you at least?
Okay.
How was your day?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. My day was...
It is a little sad. It is. But now here we are with the Sonic AU Phantom Gaia, a Sonic Infection AU by TWD12. Here are the profiles that are finally here. Now, I believe this is the only slide that I know of. Sonic is a survivor, health status is healthy, mental state is 78%, hunger is 80%, and thirst is 67%. Notes: Sonic had seen the first initial GUN emergency broadcast and was on his way back to look for his friends until an infected got in his way and almost caught him, until his Uncle Chuck and father came to the rescue. Fast forward to a month and a half later and is currently traveling with his siblings, Sonia, Manic, and Leah, while trying to look for the others. He has a ring, bandages, and a Chaos Emerald in his inventory. Leah is a survivor. Health status is mostly healthy, but has been showing signs of slow decline and is a spreader. Mental status is 73%, hunger is 70%, thirst is 53%. Notes: Leah is actually one of the unfortunate victims that has caught the virus and was getting worse at those few days. It's a little difficult for me to read here, huh? Leah, survivor, health status, mostly healthy, but has been showing signs of slow decline. Spreader. Mental status is 73%, hunger is 70%, and thirst is 53%. Notes: Leah is actually one of the unfortunate victims that had caught the virus and was getting worse as those few days had passed before GUN had released their first public announcement about the said virus. When Alina found out Leah most likely had contacted the virus after hearing the GUN's broadcast, she tried rushing Leah to a nearby hospital to get her treatment. Not much is known after Alina had taken her to the hospital, but apparently Alina had mysteriously disappeared while Leah had decided to leave said hospital and decide to look for her family after seeing she wasn't getting anywhere, at least not as worse as the others. Fast forward to now, she's currently with her siblings, Sonic, Sonia, and Manic. While her health is still on a slow decline, despite her body not really showing signs of her mutating into a monster, she still shows the symptoms of someone who is currently in their 1 to 3 stage, currently looking for Sonic's friends and the rest of their family, especially Alina. Inventory: there's 4 water bottles, a med kit, snacks, and a backpack. Poor Leah. Amy Rose is a survivor. Health status is healthy. Mental state is 85%. Hunger is 64%. And thirst is 70%. Notes: after an unusual call with Vanilla regarding the sudden disappearance of Cream, Amy has decided to go over to Tails' place to ask for help on searching for the little girl, until on her way she suddenly heard a distorted voice screaming in the woods. She was hesitant but decided to check on the supposed person in need until it's revealed to be an infected instead. She managed to get away from it with minor injuries and comes across Sonic until something happens, which separates them, and is now currently traveling with Silver and Cream looking for the others. Inventory: she has her special hammer and an image of her and her friends. Tails is a survivor. Health status is healthy. Mental state is 76%. Hunger is 90%. Thirst is 89%. Notes: Cream had went to his home and asked for help on searching for her chow, Cheese, due to having gone missing a week and a half ago, and Cream was dead set on finding her little buddy. Tails agreed to take her to Angel Island to look there. Long story short, they encountered an infected Cheese and managed to escape from it. thanks to Knuckles rescuing them. Tails later got separated from Cream and is currently traveling with Jxmie and Espio to look for others while trying to figure out what caused this infection to occur. In his inventory, he has a toolkit, a medkit, and a flashlight. Shadow is a survivor. He's also healthy. Mental status is 90%, hunger 75, and thirst is 80. Notes, after the many reports of the humans and Mobians catching the unknown virus, GUN sent out Shadow and Rouge to investigate on what the virus is and how it came to be, having to suspect that this virus is some sort of bioweapon that has been released to the public. During this investigation, they come across the body that had been seemingly afflicted with the disease and laid motionless while the two were investigating the situation. Before the two could continue their investigation, however, the body rose up again and violently turned into a horribly mutated monster and attempted to attack Rouge and Shadow. The pair escaped, albeit by separating from each other during the conflict and finding a safe area to lay low. Shadow is currently looking for Rouge and the others while also continuing with his original mission. He has a green Chaos Emerald, a flashlight, and a handgun in his inventory. Silver is a survivor. Health status is healthy, but he's immune. Mental status is 68, hunger 70, and thirst is 63. Notes, Silver was visiting the others for a completely different reason, and for the most part, just wanting to see if others were doing okay, having a feeling that something was going to go wrong during this timeline. He unfortunately had, my apologies, I'm having a very difficult time reading today with how my throat's feeling. He unfortunately, though, was right, as he had gotten caught up with dealing with a few of the infected and trying to find Sonic and his friends to help them stop whatever was causing this. Fast forward now, after seeing Blaze during the chaotic situation and dealing with a traumatic experience that has left him with a new responsibility and the knowledge that he is immune to the disease, he is currently traveling with Amy and Cream to search for the rest of the gang to put an end to this once and for all. And hopefully, maybe his immunity might be helpful in the future. He has rings and a purple Chaos Emerald in his inventory. ... How strange. Feels like we're missing something. What do you think it is? I don't know what that is. It is Morse code. And also, I'm looking here on the side. Someone says we need to start from the beginning. I'm guessing that's what it says because that's what someone said. This video is 8 minutes and 21 seconds long. There's no sound. Let's see what we're working with here. CW, there are certain sounds and scenes, yeah, we can't really listen to that, unfortunately, due to the fact that it says the sound is not available. Very sad. The investigation in the call, Sonic Infection AU by TWD12. An 8-minute long part of an AU. That's crazy. Warning, the audio tape recording contains one of the questioning and interviewing of doctors and nurses across Nobius regarding the viral outbreak of a mysterious disease that is still yet to be identified. I couldn't read the bottom, but it's fine. Unintelligible mumbling. Agent Garnet enters the room. Hello, Doctor. Redacted. I am Agent Madonna Garnet from the Guardian Units of Nations, also known as GUN. I'll be the one conducting this investigation regarding the growing numbers of the sick patients coming in your hospital and almost all other hospitals across the country. Before we start, do you have any questions regarding this situation? No. I don't have any questions at the moment. Very well, let's begin this, shall we? Ringing. So this is Vanilla and Rose, Amy Rose. So I'm guessing it's a phone call. Hello, Amy, are you there? Yes, I'm here, what's up? Oh, well, nothing much. I'm calling in regards of Cream. Oh, what about her? Is something wrong? Well, I'm just wondering if you've seen her during the past hour or so. She should have been home by now, and I'm starting to get worried that something must have happened to her. Oh, that's strange. I mean, yeah, I did see her not too long ago. She was just asking me in regards whether or not I've seen cheese anywhere. Oh dear. This seems worse than I thought. Huh? What do you mean? Has something happened? Well, you see, Cheese has been missing for almost 3 weeks now. And Cream hasn't really been herself during this time. I've tried cheering her up since then, but nothing seemed to have worked. And now, I'm scared that she might be doing something that can result in her getting hurt. If it's not too much to ask, Miss Rose, can you please find my daughter and bring her back home? Please? Of course, Vanilla. Don't worry, I'll find her and bring her back home in no time. And a little glitching out there. Line disconnected. More Morse code on the screen. I don't know what that is, though. Doctor redacted. What are the symptoms that these patients showed before they passed? Well, at first they just showed the usual flu-like symptoms, you know? The average cases we have, and because of that, we usually tell these patients to just take some medicine and rest for the time being, sending them on their merry way. But this time, after a few days, they just came back looking worse. Worse? How? Well, worse as in their hair just falling off whenever you put your hand through it, their bloodshot eyes, and seeing signs of scratch marks all over their body. But it seems like the marks are specifically around their face. Almost as if they're trying to claw at their eyes. And are they? Unfortunately, yes. Whenever we tried restraining their hands or cutting their nails to prevent them from doing further damage, it seemed to do almost the exact opposite. It makes the situation almost worse than before. It's gotten to the point where now we take turns having to watch these patients. And just making sure they don't inflict more harm to themselves. Other doctors have mentioned their patients throwing up some sort of black sludge. Have you encountered that as well with your patients? Yes, unfortunately, but what? But, I seemingly started showing signs of distress when trying to recount the symptoms of her patients. I need you to stay with me, okay? I understand right now is a scary time for you. Hell, for everyone. But we're trying to figure out what this virus is, and you don't understand, you don't see what these patients are going through. The pain and agony that the disease puts them through. The way they claw their eyes because they feel something itching in their eye sockets. Like something is trying to get out despite our scans showing something. When they vomit the black sludge, it becomes acidic after a few seconds. Sometimes burning the patient and others that come in contact with said sludge if left unattended. These people can't even cry normally because their tears have been replaced by their own blood. My fiance died because of this shit. She starts crying at this point. We were finally gonna start our life together. I'm sorry for your loss. Would you like to take a small break from this? Clear your head a bit before we continue. I feel it might be for the best. No, it's fine. I can do this. Besides, it's not like this crap can get any worse, right? At this time at 6:45 p.m. an earthquake had struck. It lasted around 1 minute and 16 seconds. Audio unknowingly becomes distorted during this time. Wish we could hear the audio. Okay. I think it's over. Are you alright? Yeah, I think so. That's good. Gunshots and screaming are heard in the background. Wait, what's happening? Why are your people shooting? The fuck? Why is there screaming? I don't know, but I'm gonna check out what's going on. You stay here. Oh my god. Oh my god. We need to leave right now. It's not safe here anymore. What do you mean? What's happening? Something burst into the hospital room. It attacks. the doctor. And there's more Morse code on the bottom there. Audio file corrupted. Okay. Nearly 7 minutes. I can't really hear anything here anymore. This is not a drill. The message is expected to be taken seriously, as your life may depend on it. Recently, there have been incoming reports of unidentifiable creatures running around across the globe in various cities and are deemed to be hostile and dangerous. Do not engage with these monsters and stay inside. Barricade your doors and windows and await further instructions. Under no circumstances should you attempt to leave your home or safe place, unless absolutely necessary. We are doing everything in our power to get this situation under control. Until then, stay safe and may God be with you all. And I think that's it. That is a long clip, and I really wish I could have heard the audio to that. And once again, I'm really, really sorry if I'm messing up my reading today. My throat feels terrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Excuse me. But that's okay. So this is a part of the Sonic Infection AU. Can you get the chow, please? I know how to get there. So that's like them looking for the chow. Can you get cream, please? I know how to get there. Trying to find cream. Finds her. Can you get me? I know how to. Can you save me? I know how to. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Honestly, there's a lot more to this than I thought. Maybe I just didn't scroll down all the way. I don't know. Where's Cheese? Unfinished Sonic Infection AU comic. A question you don't want the answer to. Phantom Gaia, a Sonic Infection AU. A short unfinished comic. This is not completely finished, and I'm only posting the unfinished version due to TikTok being erased. Yeah, we knew about that for a bit. Cheese is missing. Cheese has been missing for almost 2 weeks now, and nobody knows where he went. I asked Miss Amy. She didn't know. I asked Mr. Sonic. He didn't know either. I even asked Mr. Espio to help me find Cheese. But he said that they had their own problems to deal with. Something to do with extra missing cases stacked against them. So I ended up deciding on searching for him on my own for a bit. But I still couldn't find him. I started giving up hope that maybe I was never going to see Cheese again. That was until I realized something. What if Cheese just went to Angel Island? I mean, maybe he just wanted to play with the other Chow for a little bit. Yeah. So I went over to Mr. Tails' home, asking him if he can take me to Angel Island to search for Cheese. At first he seemed hesitant, talking about how we need to stay home due to what's been going on. After almost crying for a minute, Mr. Tails eventually agreed. Yay, but he said that we had to be quick about it, so we can make it back home before dinner time and before Mommy gets worried. So now we're here, and hopefully I'll be able to find Cheese and bring him back home. I hope Cheese... What does that say? Oh, I hope Cheese will be happy to see me. I thought it said win. Nothing can go wrong with searching around Angel Island, right? And there's the creator's socials. I do apologize if this video was a little bit rough. I definitely wanted to look at this AU for quite some time now. And it is a really good AU. I would like to see more of it in the future. So if you liked it for yourself too, make sure to check it out in the description down below. And once again, I am really, really sorry about messing up my speech more than usual. I don't know if I have the flu or COVID or something like that, but my throat is not working with me. It sucks. Excuse me. I will be okay. It's just my infection AU starting with me involved in it because I'm the first infected. Patient 0, am I right? Just kidding. I don't know. But yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Dislike if you didn't. It's completely okay. The Discord server's in the description. The Spotify, all the social media links that I have down there. And make sure to hit the bell icon if you enjoyed. This video was kind of rushed because I did not feel good for the first half of the day, and I still don't, but I'm not letting a sickness hold me down. So thanks for watching, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.
Fuck this, I'm an evil person. I keep glitching out, I hope that I hurt him. Fuck this, I have no sympathy. 40's fake, 40's fraud, fake fuckers to be. Fuck